Hello, Ms. Grwm here. My name is Nina, and today I'm going to do kind of a channel live update while doing a touch-up look. So our Women Who Collab brunches my makeup. There was a look that Adrian had picked out for me to do using my She Glam Striking Scorpio palette, and I did not get that one done, and so she chose these four colors and then this one for me to use. So I'm going to use these shades and make a look while I talk about some of the things going on and what to kind of expect going forward for a little while on my channel, just to kind of let everybody know what's going on. So yeah, I'm not going to lift the palette up a bunch of times, so I can just kind of get this done and talk at the same time. So I know videos have been kind of not as routine as they were there for a little while, and that is because there's been a lot of life changes for my family lately. I'm going to start with Charisma, which is the Grwm. So you probably noticed in a few of my makeup videos that there's a new addition. Scarlett is back. She hadn't been in any of my videos before, and that is because she was not staying with us. About 2.5 years ago, her mental health problems got to a point where it wasn't safe for her and the other children to be under the same roof. So I was prepared to move with them into another house. But that wasn't going to fix all the problems because she could not be left alone either. And hubby would still need to be able to work, otherwise there wouldn't be a place for them to live either. But that was going to be, a temporarily, keep the other kids safe type situation. But his sister offered to take her to Alaska where she lived because she said that she could get her the help that she needed out there, because we were fighting with doctors down here because they did not want to diagnose her with what she actually had down here. So he set her down. I was there, but it was more, he was the one talking. So set her down and asked her if she wanted to go up there. It wasn't a forced thing. It was a, is this something you want to do? And she jumped at the opportunity to go up there. And so she went up there. And within a few months, she ended up in a facility for about 2 years. She recently got out, and shortly after came back to live here. So the problems aren't perfect, and she has a few more issues than she went in with. But some things are better. So, um, so it used to be, she used to hold everything against me because her biological mom wasn't in the picture, but now she's had contact with her and realizes that she's not the best person, so now she no longer, like, hates me for no reason. So that's been a little bit better, but she still has some anger issues, so until we can find a bigger place, Jessica has decided she doesn't want to share a room with her. So that is why resin videos have been a little bit harder for me to make, because the front room is normally where I do all my stuff, my crafting, my makeup, everything, and I don't do resin if she's, like, I won't pour resin and let it cure if she's in the room, because that's not safe for her. So it has made doing resin a little bit harder, but at the same time I can't blame her because of all the problems that they've had in the past. And that Scarlett does still have some major anger issues and other issues. She's got some bipolar, schizophrenic, anxiety, a personality disorder. We also found out she's on the autism scale. So we found out a lot of stuff we didn't know. The schizophrenic, I knew that was one of them that they did not want to diagnose her with, and it was quite a battle to get them to diagnose her up there with that too. The personality disorder, we did have a doctor admit that she had that, but they refused to medicate her or diagnose her with it. Something about how the laws are. It's dumb. I do not think that there should be laws preventing children from getting medication that they need. I understand that they worry that parents will give up on kids, but you know, if that's the case, then we'll figure out some other way around. Besides just not giving them the medication they need. I mean, obviously, I wasn't giving up on her. She's technically my stepdaughter. She's not biologically mine, and I've been dealing with all of this for 12 years, and I haven't left, so obviously I wasn't going anywhere, so I don't feel that that was a valid reason for denying her the medication she needed in our situation. But I understand that that's not always the case. At least I'm trying to understand. So And I'm not saying any of this because I don't want like pity or anything. I'm just saying like this is why sometimes it might be harder for me to do videos. Because Jessica has moved into the front room as far as where she sleeps. Sometimes she sleeps in my room, but that's only when her dad's not home, when he's working out of state, and it's also fluctuates because she doesn't like sleeping in there very often because it's colder in my room. That's where the AC unit is, and where the thermostat's in my room. So and the AC unit, so it has to be set lower in my room to where it'll cool the other side of the house. So my room's always the coldest, so she doesn't like sleeping in there because it gets super cold. And so between Jessica being moved into the front room for the time being, and I also have to be on high alert a lot now because I gotta make sure, that everybody's safe. I have to keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't do anything to herself or the other children. So sometimes crafting at night and putting Jessica in my room to craft at night isn't even an option because I'm so exhausted from having to be on high alert all day. So, yeah, hopefully I'm trying to record as many as I can when I do get a chance to record. It didn't help that recently I just had like a migraine for like 5 days in a row, 6 days. I still have my migraine, but it's getting, in all truth, I have a migraine every day, but normally it's like a pain that I am used to and can work through. But for a couple of days there, it was more than I knew what to do about. I knew how to handle. And so they put me on some medication. My doctor did put me on multiple medications for it, some allergy meds and some migraine meds, and it seems to be helping, but she did say that it wasn't going to be like instant, so it might take a couple of days to like fully get. Okay, this is look so far very grungy. And I'm going to go in with the Intest, the silver shade. And so that kind of knocked me down for a little while as well. Oh, I like that shade. So I didn't go all the way across this morning on the first half. I don't know why. So that was that palette. Where was I? I was talking about my migraine. Sorry. So that kind of knocked me down for a couple of days, made it hard to do videos and whatnot. Sorry, it's really weird for me to talk about my personal life. And really weird for me to talk about pain because I was raised in the whole. My dad was, one of those, oh, I'll give you a reason to cry, or I'll show you what pain really is type person. So, I don't know, I just kind of always been one of those where it has to be really, 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 really bad for me to talk about it because, one, I'm in pain every day in multiple areas of my body. And two, I feel like if I talk about all the pain I'm in, then I'll never stop talking about it. I always worry that people are going to think that I'm weak or a pansy. Which is, my therapist actually told me was quite, she thinks that, I think that I do not do pain very well, but she thinks that what it is I'm so used to being in pain so much that when the pain is real bad, I react, and I think that I expect myself to be able to handle that like I do my everyday pain. And she says I put too high expectations on myself and my own body. So, but I am glad I finally got to a point with the migraines where I feel like I can function. And it still hurts, and certain noises still cause like short pains, but it's the pain I'm used to. If that makes any sense. So, and hopefully these meds like fully get rid of the migraines, because if it completely gets rid of the migraines, then I don't have to go in for an MRI. And I probably should, just to be on the safe side, but I'm waiting on a call from that office to schedule an MRI on my brain, on my head, whatever. Just because I've had migraines consistently for so many years that she wants to just be on the safe side. She doesn't think it's anything, but I don't know, she had to do her job. So I'm gonna use a black eyeliner, I think, with this look. I'm using my Mally one. I love this liner. It's amazing. I'm gonna get a little mascara down here. Just want to let it dry for a minute. There we go. And a little bit there. Good enough. As far as lids, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Man, I'll use my. Let's see, is there a different one? I'm gonna use that one. Or not, I don't know. So you probably haven't seen my copacetic monthly yet, but this is the Grwm liquid lipstick. I'm just going to use this because it's pretty and I want to. Over a black base, that would be gorgeous. I just really wanted to try it. So, back onto what I was talking about. So, we are planning on moving as soon as we can find a place, but it's not easy to find at least a 4-bedroom house that will allow us to have dogs. And I will not get rid of my dogs, so that's a must. So we know we have a place in we can move in at the beginning of January at the latest. His dad has a place that he owns over in Kansas, so we know by then we'll have a place. And whenever we move, when we move in January, I'll have a room for my crafting, so I will no longer have to worry about other people being in the room. So hopefully then I will be able to get back to consistent videos for resident and makeup. So yeah, that's the plan. That's everything that's going on. I'm trying to do my best to keep up with posting videos, but right now there is just a lot going on, and yeah. I feel like the pressure on me is insane. So, and on top of all that, my Boxer is, so she is 11, and she's starting to struggle to walk, so that's also kind of adding to everything, is kind of trying to help her around and trying to deal with that emotionally as well. So there's just so much going on, so please bear with me as I try to keep growing my channel, and hopefully next year I will be able to really, you know, get consistent with the uploads. And as far as comments go, I'm not ignoring them, I'm just really bad at responding to comments. I feel like I'm on the go, 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 go. I'm not recording videos. I'm running my son to football or baseball, or, you know, picking the dogs up, or going to the store, or dealing with some crisis in the house between the kids, or cooking dinner, or cleaning, or packing something. There's so much going on. So I'm not ignoring you. I promise I'm going to try to start setting a day of the week that I focus on catching up on comments. Yeah, now that my migraine is getting to a tolerable point, I do plan on going through and catching up on comments tonight, which is Sunday night, and this video will go up on Monday. So, thank you all so much for your support. It means the world to me. You have no idea how much it means to me to have anybody watching my videos. It's amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys stick with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.